You know, if I pass all the tests, I'm definitely going to California. I'm going to be a criminal lawyer. Of course, it all takes about 20 years.
We'll be dead by then.
Well, I believe in having a goal. That way you succeed. Actually, that's your trouble. You've no ambition. Ambition.
Yo, what up? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. What up, Starly? Billy, Bobby, Joe Sr., Jr. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Speed Plays. Welcome, my friend. Harrison Hart. Let's Talk Soccer. What up, man? Speed Plays. I already said your name. Abyss, DJ, Worldwide Wings, CJ Thu, 91. Good to see you, man. Gemini Jets. Good to see you. Luke McLaughlin. What's up, bro? Graeme Porter, welcome back. Wonderful people. Nay RC, good to see you, man. As do, good to see you. Myro Muhammad, LEC, Aviation High. Crazy Chaz 51, good to see you also. Ryan Lamasters, good to see you also. Welcome back. Phoenix 1168 with the donation. Thank you, bro, once again, as usual, bro. You're amazing. Dark Die Nola, good to see you. Welcome to the stream and welcome aboard. Orange Games, welcome aboard. Wolfpack Gaming, welcome aboard. Jordan Rankin, I think I already said your name. Seahawk 737. Anis Plays YT. Kate Stout. Let me know if I missed your name. Daniel Delaney. Hello again. Hello. Welcome back, guys. It's cool. It is very good. Very good to see you guys. Welcome back to the channel. We are here on Infinite Flight Mobile Flight Simulator here at the Airbus A320 British Airways, sitting here in Venice, Italy. The sun is setting. We got an A380 here. It would not be an Infinite Flight without an A380 showing up somewhere. But anyways, I think we're ready to go. I got my flight plan loaded up, so you guys feel free to copy me or Starly's flight plan. Thank you again, bro, for helping me with the flight plan for today. As like I said, taking off out of Venice, we'll be flying over the Alps up to the UK. We should see some ATC and some traffic there, as well as bring some traffic their way. So shout out to IFATC for holding it down as usual. We already got some traffic backing up, so let's go ahead and kill the music. We'll fade that out real soft like. Yeah. Just like that. And we'll go ahead and get the aircraft ready for pushback. As you can see, we do have aircraft behind us, so we can't push back just yet, but we can get everything else ready. because we're ready to push back. We're ready to go. Let's go ahead and set our altitude for 12,000 as our initial. Runway heading, I have no idea. I do have the charts. I will not be showing it on the screen today, though. I could, but I'm not. I'm just not going to. We're over here right next to the general aviation ramp if you have your charts with you, on the side of 04 left. And that should be the runway we'll be taking today, 04 left. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to cross 04 left and take off 04 right, since we have so much departure traffic here. And I really doubt we have any incoming traffic in Venice today, because this is not an event. All right, we're going to go ahead and push back while we have a little small gap here behind us. And we'll start up engine number 2. So we'll be taking off out of runway 04 left. It'll be a northwest departure. There is no ATC online right now in Venice. Alright, we got one good engine. Let's go ahead and start up engine number 1. That's the left engine. Oh, forgot to put the beacon lights on. It's like, no matter how many times you start an aircraft up, I always forget the beacon lights. I will be a horrible co-pilot. Uh-oh, we got people backing up into each other. Alright, push back, stop. We're going to move forward a little bit. Give a little space behind us. We're also going to go to flaps 1. Which is what I usually use when I fly on X-plane with the Airbus. I usually take off with flaps 1. Once we get stopped up here, I'm going to recheck my weight and balance, because that's something I don't think I checked that. So let's go check that real quick. Today's flight is about an hour and 15. We'll be packing about 210, that's 210,000? No, 21,000 pounds or 9,500 kilograms. Which is pretty much exactly what we have right now, which is about, what, 3 hours of fuel. That should be plenty to get there and plenty to even go around. We are flying on current time, so we need to get off the ground as soon as we can, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be either nighttime or close to it when we land in the UK. The good thing, though, is as long as we can get over the mountains with the sun up, I think I'll be happy, because once we get over into the UK, I mean, it's just UK. I mean, everybody knows what the UK looks like. So I'm not too worried about that. Alright, we're waiting in line behind a double-winged Airbus. Somebody was very impatient when they got here. I'm not sure who that is. Harrison, you live in the UK. Cool, man. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm lazy to show the chart. I could. I just, I don't want to show you guys my screen, because I don't have my second screen, and I got to do a bunch of stuff to do that. So I don't think you guys really care about charts. And if you do care about charts, you can watch my Pilot Edge series, where I go really deep into flight planning and charts and stuff like that. So, but I think for people who are like really infinite flight, I don't really think you guys care that much about charts. But if you do, please let me know, because it'd be actually really good to know how many of you guys actually do want to see the charts on screen. Because if you do, I can make it happen. Darth, today's flight's gonna be about an hour and a half. Planned cruise is like Mach 0.78, but you know, I usually end up going a little bit faster than that. And I probably will. I'll be racing the sun. If this A380 could back off and, you know, stop trolling everybody, that'd be amazing. Trim, I'm gonna go about, yeah, we'll do 15 on the trim. Cause why not? Cause why not? So right now we're holding short out of the runway at, this looks like it says Sierra. Taxiway Sierra. Welcome back though, good to see you guys. Justine, it's good to see you, man. Yeah, it'll be dark. It'll definitely be dark. Again, guys, don't feel free to cross 04 left if it is clear and take off on 04 right. I might just do that myself. Yeah, we got one aircraft taking off 04 right, and we got the rest of us. So the guy ahead of me can go ahead and take off on 04 left if he is ready. Alright, he's rolling. We'll release the park and brake. Give a little power. As you can see, it is dark enough for the interior lights to turn on. Looks like he's gonna go ahead and take that one. This flight actually would be a great flight for the CRJ. So if you guys are wanting to fly the CRJ, feel free to do that. You do not have to fly Airbus if you don't want to. Looks like he's rolling. Let's see. Yep, he's going. And it looks like we still have somebody holding at 04 right. So I'm gonna go ahead and okay, he's moving. I'm trying to decide right now whether I'm gonna take off on the left runway or the right runway. It kind of depends on what that guy up there is doing. Okay, he's turning over here, so we're gonna go ahead and take 04 left. I don't know what he's doing. We're just gonna take off. I have no idea what he's doing. No idea. Holy crap, that taxi. All right, guys. I'm not even tuned in to like Unicom or anything right now. Hold on. Let's take off. Runway 04 left. Departing north. Sure.
Venezia Tessera Unicom, Blue 116
Alright, turn
is
our
taking
HUD back
off
on.
runway
Let's get
4
our screen
left,
calibrated.
Departing north.
Venezia Tessera Unicom,
And slowly go up the throttle. I think everything. I think I did everything else. I think I did. I hope I did. Oh, did it just? Oh, I thought I just froze. I did though for a second. Alright, we're rolling. 60 knots. Keep rolling center line. 100.
Venezia Tessera Unicom, Sierra Papa Delta 112 is taking off
30.
runway 4 left, departing north.
Going up. Up. And positive climb. We're gonna go gear up. Alright, so nose. I went real high because I was trying to look at the exterior view. I'm gonna fly runway heading for now. And let's check our speed. Speed's looking good. Go to 210. And we're climbing up to 12,000. Let's go ahead and lower that vertical speed down. Something a little bit more comfortable. Go flaps 0. Thank you, Mr. Satyrian, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Alright, let's zoom out our map here so we can see where we're going. Alright, we're still climbing out. You can see the mountains off in the distance. And there's Venice. Can't really see too much of it right now, sadly. But Venice is a beautiful airport, beautiful area. I actually have scenery out here. I'll go hit nav mode now. I have scenery out here on X-Plane. And looking forward to doing this flight on there too. So I'll probably redo this flight on X-Plane later. Just for myself. Getting a couple of glitches here and there. I'm not sure what it is. Alright, so I have to remember I'm on infinite flight and I have to watch my speed. We are on the expert server. I didn't mention that earlier. Left wing view. Got traffic ahead. We're at 7,000 MSL. Let's get a screenshot because that looks a bomb. Yeah, taxiing to the runway down there is definitely something crazy. I don't know what's going on out there.
Venezia Tessera Unicom, Southwest 3226 is taking off runway 4 left, remaining in the pattern.
What's up, GL Aviation? Good to see you, bro. Alright, coming up to 10,000. Let's check here. Still good. We're at 210 knots. Actually, hold on. Let's take our maps in the wrong place. There we are. We do have traffic ahead. I have traffic in sight. Alright, there's 10,000. go 265 knots. For now, I'm going to change my altitude to my cruise. Today's cruise is going to be flight level 340. I forgot to mention that to you guys too. I did a bad job of briefing you guys before the flight, didn't I? I didn't tell you the cruise. I did tell you the speed though.
Venice Tessera Unicorn, speedbird 324, crossing runway 4 left.
What up, Captain Buttersmooth? We are headed to London Gatwick. Alright, passing 12,000. Taking our time today. We're chilling. We're gonna hang out, so that's what we're gonna do. We got nav mode is on. We're above 10K. I forgot to turn the landing lights and the strobe lights on. I always do that. We will. There's no tail light, so we can just turn off landing lights since we're past 10,000. Now the thing is, in the US, once you get to 18,000 feet, you have to change your altimeter to standard or 299 or 2. In the UK, I don't know about like over here, but in the UK, I believe the altitude is like 5,000 or something like that. Anything above 5,000, you have to be a standard altitude. You guys could tell me if I'm wrong. Cyprus, Larnaca. Can't really see. Can't really tell what that says. I love Thomas Cook though, and I like Cyprus. So that's a flight that definitely could happen.
Whiskey India November Golf Sierra 649 is taking off runway 4 left, remaining in the pattern.
So guys, wait till we get to cruise, and then I'll start answering you guys' questions. All right, coming up to 18,000 now. Right now, I want to focus on getting the aircraft up in the air. All right, let's speed up a little bit. Go to 905.
Venice Tessera Unicorn, American 122, taxiing into runway 4 left.
Venice Tessera
I hear somebody.
Speedbird 426 is taking off runway 4 left. Departing
Is
straight
it just me, or do I hear another plane really close to me? Where is he? Is it me? Maybe it's my plane I'm listening to. I don't see anybody. Let's look at the map. No, I'm tripping. It's me. I'm listening to my own plane. I'm like, what is this noise? Shout out to everybody who showed up though today. It was kind of a I wouldn't say last minute. I was planning on doing this flight. I just didn't know what time. But shout out to you guys who all showed up for today's flight last minute. I just kind of posted it like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes ago. It's like, hey, we're flying right now. Meet me in Venice. And shout out to you guys who were able to make it. If you were not able to make it at the beginning of the flight, you could always meet us halfway. And if you're watching the video, I just appreciate you watching. Alright, we're passing 22,000. Let's see, what's our vertical speed at? 3,400. That's fine. Fuel remaining at 46%. ETE destination is 1 hour and 26. That'll probably drop when we get to our cruise and speed up. Flight time, distance, destination, the rest of that stuff looks good. The ground speed is 421 knots. And let's check the... Alright, cool. Making sure we're still following our flight plan. Last time I flew, for some reason my aircraft decided to circle one of the waypoints. It was kind of weird. As you can see, Starly holding up the front as usual. And we're right behind Speedbird 2585. No. Transoviet 705 is who we're behind. So as usual, guys, please offset your cruise flight levels and don't fly into other people because it's very annoying. So we might just, I mean, I would say, at first I was saying that it might be nighttime when we land in the UK. But it might not, because since we're going to UK and the sun is already setting in that direction, we're kind of like racing the sun. So it's going to be a little bit daylight, a little bit longer since we're actually flying in that direction. Planned cruise speed is Mach 0.78, but I'm probably gonna go Mach 0.82. Mach 0.82 is just kind of like a altitude that it's a nice little medium. It's like it's a little fast for some planes, it's a little slow for some planes. It's probably a little fast for this plane, realistically speaking, but I am on my phone. So for you guys who might ask, I am flying this on Infinite Flight mobile simulator on my iPhone 10. And you can track our flight on the Live Flight app, which you can also find on the internet on the web. I do not have the link in the description yet, but I may get it to you here.
Venice Tessera Unicom, Blue 122 is taking off runway 4 left, departing west.
Still tuned in the Unicom for Venice. I don't know how to say Venice's airport the correct way, so I'm just going to call it Venice. Alright, if you refresh your live stream on YouTube, you should see the new link for live flight tracking. And if you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to have that posted in the Twitch thing. What do you call it? The thing, stream, not chat, but the other thing, the feed, stream feed. I can find it. Alright, I think we're at cruise. Yep, 34,000. And we're at Mach 0.79. So first thing I'm going to do before I change my speed is take a look at how we're looking as far as that. Alright, so we got this guy who's orange ahead of us, and that is because he is pretty much at the same altitude as we are. And his speed is 454 now, so he's the same speed, but it looks like he's actually speeding up. No, he's not. So first I'm going to offset it. Looks like a random number in between. And I'm going to go, let's see, right now it says ET is hour 15. Let's go for, I'm going to go a little faster so we can get, because we may have a lot of traffic. Yeah, we'll go a little faster so we can get there. But we already have our own traffic that we're bringing out there that may cause an issue. I'm not sure how much ATC we're going to have in Gatwick. I don't know if they're fully staffed or they only have approach or if they only have tower. But either way, I want to make sure we get there in a good timely manner. So please maintain visual separation as we enjoy the view. So what's up? How you guys been? It's been a while since I've streamed Infinite Flight. You know, a lot of you guys have been requesting it. I wonder if you guys can hear the thunder outside. It's kind of about to start raining here. It's not that I haven't wanted to stream Infinite Flight. I've just not been able to freely stream Infinite Flight the way I want to. So I have not. The kind of the way I look at it is if I cannot stream something to the quality that I want it to be streamed, I am not going to stream it. So that's one of the things, you know, one of the reasons I have not been streaming Infinite Flight. I know I've been off my schedule a lot lately, and it really, really does bug me. I really don't have a schedule as far as right now for streaming anything. I'm still continuing doing my iRacing weekly Thursday races. I just haven't been streaming them and there's been a few that I have not even been able to record. So the last week's race, I didn't get to record that one, or I thought I did, but it actually like didn't work. So I did the race, I just didn't. I'm not gonna be able to post it. And so as far as Infinite Flight, I just haven't been able to stream. But I'm glad to be back, and I'm hoping I can be back a lot more often. I missed like the last 3 Friday night flights, and it really kills me on the inside. It really does. I really want to do last Friday. I don't know if I will be able to do this Friday's Friday night flight. My dad is having a surgery on Thursday, and so I'll be taking care of him. I'll be taking him up to the hospital for his surgery. It's nothing like serious. It's just one of those things that you have to do. So I'm taking him to the hospital for his surgery on Thursday, and then Friday, and for 2 weeks after that, he'll be in recovery. So he'll be at the house with me while he recovers, but he'll be working from home as well. So not sure what that's going to look like. Not sure how much assistance he's going to need or what all that. So that's why I don't know if I'm going to stream on Friday because of that. And it's just been real life, man. I mean, that's the thing. I think every person who does gaming or YouTubing, things like that, all have the same thing. Is like, you know, it's fun to play games. It's fun to fly simulators. I love it. I love flying with you guys. I love the community. I love all that stuff. Thank you guys so much all the time for supporting. But you know, real life stuff comes up, real life stuff happens, and I'm not the guy either to make a bunch of excuses, and I'm also not the guy to feel like I have to explain myself to people. I'm like, hey, if I don't stream, that's my choice. If I don't make a video, that's my choice. If I'm not here, that's my choice. I don't have to explain myself to anyone, but I do like to try to keep you guys in the loop, and I feel bad for not really doing that lately. So I'm gonna try to do better with sending tweets out ahead of time, letting you guys know when I'm not going to stream, especially for Friday night flights, and letting you know when I will. The thing is, when I can stream, it's been very random. Not only random games, but random times. So it's kind of hard for me to be like, hey, I'm gonna stream in an hour. The thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna be free in an hour. I can stream right now, but an hour later, I may not be free anymore. You know, it's kind of how it's been lately. So unless I know I'm gonna have a legit slot of time that I can have time to myself, no distractions from anybody else in the building, no other noises, no other crazy things happening in the background, that's when I can do my thing. So anyways, but that's where I've been, but I'm glad to be back, glad to be flying, glad to be airborne. I have been doing a lot of X-Plane. I finished up my Pilot Edge VFR training the last time we streamed. That was a week ago or so. So pretty happy about that. I feel accomplished. The next step is going to be doing my IFR training, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I thought about starting it out last weekend, but I just could not do it. But I've been spending a lot of time with that. I've been building up Blue Arrow charters on FS Economy. That's for PC flight sims, and I've been trying to make money on Nats virtual money and get that started. Got some ideas and plans still coming up in the future. Still working on that. But right now I've been really kind of like, the thing that I can do is record videos. Because videos, like if I have an interruption, I'll just stop recording the video and then continue it. If it's single player or if it has a pause. But like with flights, it really like with flights I have to like, it's almost like the same thing with stream environment, because if I start a flight and then I get not distracted, but if I get interrupted by someone who's in the building with me and I have to stop, especially if flying online, that really makes me upset. And so I'm like, you know what, I'd rather have never had started that flight than to have to start over. but yeah. So what's going on? Like, what you guys been up to? You guys got any questions for me? I see a few of you guys were not able to fly with us because your subscription has ended. That really sucks, CJ Thu. Oh, that's not fun. Wow, a tooth. What up, Brady Joseph? Good to see you, man. Takeoff Aviation, good to see you as well. Ashton H, good to see you, bro. Takeoff Aviation, you gotta go. All right, man. See you next time. Jack says to look up. That was a while ago. I think you already passed. I'm just seeing that. I believe we're flying over the Alps. Take a look at live flight and see where we are. Yeah, I've been seeing you guys on Instagram holding it down. Man, some of those events are so huge. It's just crazy. It's just crazy to me. Like, a lot of people really complain about all the bad features of Infinite Flight. Like, I hear a lot of people complaining about Infinite Flight. Yet, Infinite Flight still is pulling and making these great events with so much activity. It's amazing. I do feel like Flight SimCon was a pretty big boost for Infinite Flight as far as the rest of the flight simulator community. Lots of updates coming out, some that not everybody wants, and a few that people actually do want. But I'm not here to complain. Yeah, we are flying over the Alps right now. Is there a world tour coming? Not exactly. What's up, One Eye King Beast? What's up, bro? I appreciate you showing up, bro, CJ. It has been a long time, George. Welcome back, bro. Good to see you. Glad to see you. I'm not surprised if you get bored of the Infinite Flight demo. There's not much you can do in the demo version. Jack, you're inbound. Cool. See you soon. A very wiggly flight plan. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Right now we are flying over the Alps, but I don't know what city exactly. I'm having trouble clicking on myself on live flight because it's like somebody else right next to me. I think we're in Austria right now. No, we're not in Austria. What is this country? Switzerland? I have no idea. Somebody else could tell you. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. But you know me, I'm a sucker for the scenery. Let's go to the scenic view. Yeah, I think the TBM is going to be a pretty dope plane. I watch a lot of Steve-O One Knievo's videos. If you don't, you definitely should. He makes a real life flight videos, and I've learned a lot from his videos just kind of watching. I love to watch, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who are watching now as well like to watch a lot of real life pilot videos, and he's one of my favorites that I like to watch. It's crazy, when I first started watching his videos, I didn't understand anything he would say during his ATC readback whenever he would get asking for IFR or VFR. And now that I've gone through the Pilot Edge, you know, VFR training and all that stuff, like now I actually can keep up with everything that they're saying. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to be able to like listen to that communication, be like, hey, I actually know what he's trying to say, where he's going, and what all that means. Like, I feel like I could probably read it back myself when he says it. Maybe. Thank you, Crazy Chaz. We're in Switzerland. But yeah, he's the only reason I even know what a TBM is. Before him, I didn't really know what a TBM was. I just thought PC-12, because PC-12 looks just like the TBM, except the rear elevators are in a different position. It's up above the vertical stabilizer instead of down. kind of like a the MD-11, I guess. No, not at all. But you know what I'm saying? It's like above instead of below. So I kind of thought that PC-12 and the TBM were the same plane until I watched his videos, and I realized, oh, there is a difference. He also flies the Caravan and the what's the other thing called? It looks like a Caravan, but it's not. I forgot what it's called, but yeah. But I watched a lot of them. I also watch, who else is there? What the heck's that guy's name? Flight Chops is a really good one to watch. I think I'm going to appreciate a lot of these YouTubers even more when I finally do start my flight training. Got an A380 behind us. Left wing view. Captain Joe, yeah, he's good too. I like him. Does he do YouTube? I thought he only does Instagram. Peeves, what's up, man? Yes, sir, I do use Elgato. And I have it plugged into my OBS. Yeah, that is correct. My settings I can't really say because it's not a secret. It's different for everyone. Holy crap! And I can't really go through all that technical stuff right now. But if you want to know, you could always direct message me on Discord. And I'll do my best to tell you what you want to know. What's crazy is when Find Your Passion, who's another streamer and a good friend of mine, he got his new PC and we like sat on Discord together, and I was like, all right, bro, I'm showing you my screen. This is exactly what my settings are set to. The only difference from my computer and his is that his is 1440 and mine is only 1080. Not that I can't do 1440, I just need a 1440 screen to stream 1440. So my actual screen for my laptop is only 1080. So that's the only reason that I can't stream at 1440. So he has a 1441. The point is, I gave him my exact same settings, and it didn't work for him at all. Like, I was really surprised. I was like, what the heck? I gave you, like, I'm pretty much mirroring my same settings for streaming to you, and yet it's not working for you. So it wasn't working for him. And even to this day, we still have not found the perfect settings for him. And it also has to do with his internet too, because his internet was not as strong as mine, and still not. But he's gonna be getting some new internet soon. Yeah, Captain Joe. I'm sorry, I was thinking of a different Joe. Yeah, Captain Joe is a 747 pilot now. I'm really happy for him too. He made a ton of Airbus videos, and then he finally got hired to fly the 747, which is his childhood dream. I love it when I see people who have like these big dreams. Like, I mean, think about it as a kid right now. Like, if you're a kid watching, you're like, yeah, I want to fly a 747 when I grow up. Like, that dream sounds so massive. I mean, the plane is so big, it's so difficult. The plane is already being slowly decommissioned. You know what I mean? That sounds like such a big dream, such a hard thing to do. I can just imagine him back when he was like my age or you know, younger, saying, I want to fly a 747 when I grow up. And it's crazy because now he's doing it. So I feel like it's really inspiring. Like, whenever I found out he was doing that, like, that's very inspiring to me to see people actually living out the dreams that they have as kids. It's really cool. So never give up. And he said, I was watching one of his videos, apparently he came from, and I could be misquoting, so don't take my word for it. Go watch his channel and find out for yourself. But who is that? Who is that with the follow? Radit64, thank you, bro, for the follow. Thank you for supporting the Twitch family. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal fam. But he said he started out with General Aviation, getting a bunch of hours and some smaller planes, and somehow he made the big jump from GA to an Airbus A320, which is pretty cool. And then from A320 he's going to a 747. That's amazing. Matthew, your dream is to fly a 757. I wonder why that one. Yeah, it's Cargo Lex. Diamond to you, he says, sorry I wasn't on your streams recently. I haven't done any streams recently, so you're all caught up. All the videos I've been, first of all, I want to go ahead and say thank you to you guys who have actually been watching my videos that I've been posting. I have not been able to stream lately. That is a fact, but I want to say thank you to everybody who has still been supporting the channel and supporting the videos that I've been posting that are not live streams, and even some of the videos that are not even aviation related. So appreciate you guys for helping me out there. Yeah, I have no idea what my most flown airplane is on any flight simulator. Sounds good, CJ. Joining the Air Cadets is a great way to start. Am I going to check the landings? I think you mean am I going to watch the landings? I might, depending on what time we land. I might watch the landings. I probably will. It's been a while. And it seems to be a good amount of traffic out there in Gatwick, so I might watch the landings. I just might. Say goodbye to the mountains. It's old news now. Assassins riding over speed. Speaking of assassins, I feel like every time I get on these flights, we talk about games that I can't wait to come out. So State of the K came out. Been playing that. Not as much as I thought I would, though. I haven't been playing State of the K as much as I thought I would be. I do enjoy it, but something about it, I'm not saying anything negative about it, but I don't know what it is. But like some games you just don't want to put down and you don't want to step away from. And in some games you're like, you know, I don't want to go play it anymore. But so that one, like, I really do like it, but I don't know. I just haven't played it in like 2 weeks. But what I was saying, speaking of Assassins, a Hitman 2 is coming out. I think later this year. I've played the first Hitman and I really do like it. I don't stream it and I don't record it. It's one of those games that just kind of like play for fun for myself. And I really do enjoy that. I have not even finished the story in that one. It's actually very challenging. If you like puzzles and like trying to solve things, you don't really solve anything. You just have to figure out a way to kill the person. You know, like you have 1 or 2 targets. A lot of AI people walking around. You got to figure out how to get to that person, kill them silently, and get out of there without being detected. It is a lot of fun. And Hitman 2, I watched some gameplay and does not look like there's a ton of changes to like the UI and graphics, but I think they just added some more missions. Yeah, I see a lot of people excited about Last of Us. What up, Melvin? Good to see you, man. Last of Us. I mean, I don't know. I never really played Last of Us, so I don't really. I'm not gonna say I look forward to it because I don't know. I don't know much about it. I don't know anything about it. Infamous Beats, love from Trinidad. What up, bro? Reddit 6 The Last of Us. He says The Last of Us is amazing. You said something earlier and I missed your comment. Yes, sir. Reddit, this is all on my phone. Sorry, I missed your comment there. No problem. Who was that talking? Diamond. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for watching. Play Pokemon. It's kind of an adventure. You know what? I have to say that I am a fan of Pokemon. I am. Raul, good to see you, man. Welcome. I played Pokemon Go. I don't know if anybody else played that, but I played Pokemon Go, and I heard they finally, 2 years later after Pokemon Go came out, added the ability to trade Pokemon with other people. That's something I've been asking for since day one, and I kind of put Pokemon Go down I don't know what, 6 months, a year ago, something like that. I don't know. I haven't played it in forever. I remember me and my wife were driving around our city looking for Pokemon stop things or whatever you call them. I forgot what you call them now. So I actually I was very active playing that. I really liked it. It got us out. It got us walking, and you know, it was pretty fun. But I haven't played in forever. And to be honest, if I was able to trade right before I stopped playing, I probably would still be playing because of that. Because I would travel a lot, so I would get Pokemon from all over the world. And bro, when you go to airports, yes, when you go to airports, freaking, there's a ton of Pokemon. There's a ton of Pokestops or whatever the heck you call them. And so that's one of the main reasons that I continue to play, because the guy who I travel with, he also plays. I mean, we're both grown men playing freaking Pokemon Go, but we both play. So we would walk around airports during waiting for our flights to wherever we're going, and we'd be like picking up Pokemon and leveling up and doing stuff over there. So it was fun, but we weren't able to trade anything at the time. So I think that they added that feature a little too late. Because it's like, it's cool, but I don't think I'm gonna get back into it just to trade Pokemon. And I don't even know if I still have my Pokemon that I had when I re-downloaded the app. I have a whole new phone now. Yeah, the game actually, Melvin, the Pokemon game on mobile, not mobile, on a Switch looks pretty dope though. But I don't have a Switch. Pokestops, yes, what it's called. Yeah, I'm using iPhone 10. If IFR says, no one I know plays Pokemon Go. I thought it was dead. I don't know. Nobody I know plays it anymore either. So I don't know if anybody still plays that game. One of my good friends, we were trying to convince him to get a new PC. He's trying to get an Xbox. I'm like, bro, you should get a new PC so you can play with us. He's cool people. And he's one of my real life friends. And he is the biggest Super Smash Brothers fan I have ever met. I didn't know people went so crazy over Super Smash Brothers until I met not until I met him, but until I heard about him loving it so much. He went so crazy about all the announcements at E3 for Super Smash Brothers and all the characters and all of that. Like he's so serious about it that he actually wants to go pro. No joke, he wants to go pro. And I think he should. Me and Find Your Passion, a bunch of us other friends, went over to his house a few weeks ago, just to hang out. And he wanted to do a Super Smash Brothers tournament with like 6 of us there. And obviously, I was the first one to lose because I suck at that game. And now I know that. I'm like, hey, you know what? How about we have a rematch on Mario Kart? I could probably beat you at Mario Kart. Hey Fraz, what's up, man? Good to see you. DMP, welcome, man. Good to see you. Thank you, Starly, for posting the Discord link for you guys. All right, how we doing on time? We're 47 minutes out. I think right now we are flying over. Where are we? Donde está? I think we're over France. Yeah, I think we just crossed over the France border. I still wish they would add like actual state, like not state but country lines, so you could actually see all the countries and stuff like that. I think they're working on that, but that's a very small, it sounds like a small feature, but I think they should definitely add that to their maps instead of only seeing, or at least having a way to turn them on. That would be nice. We're flying back in time. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm still not a Fortnite fan. One of my other good friends is huge in Fortnite, so every time I see him, usually on Tuesday nights, he is always talking about something crazy he did last week on Fortnite. Yeah, I agree, Matt. I think Mario Kart is one of the greatest games of all time. Sounds good, Jack. You're gonna land in London City. Are you a jet? Rob, what's up, bro? I don't know what's going on with your notification. You need to fix that. Yeah, I don't play Fortnite mobile either. I just got into and some of you guys know this because I attempted to stream it last Friday. Ark Survival Evolved, which is not a new game at all. But who says that you have to buy new games? So I got into Ark and we've been going crazy. Saturday, me, Nathan, and Fire Passion, we're all teaming up and playing together. We started a new little tribe in Ark Survival and just trying to survive on there. We did pretty good though. I haven't played since then, so apparently we got some new stuff that I haven't seen yet. I'm pretty excited to see it. Bro, Ark is bomb, man. Like, to be honest, like, I wish I could have streamed it. And every time I watch, because I actually recorded a little bit of it, but I didn't post it anywhere. Whenever I play games, I'm very, like, I record a lot. I actually record a lot. I just don't post a lot. There's only certain types of content that I post on YouTube. A lot of you guys think I may be posting some random stuff. Not posting, but like streaming random stuff. But I play a lot more random stuff. If you're my friend on Steam, you probably know that. Did I quit Rainbow Six Siege? I didn't quit it. I have it. I just, I'm not very, it's not only so far you can go on Rainbow Six Siege. And that's death. Over and over. But anyways, Ark is freaking bomb. Like, bruh, like, let me tell you, I don't want to talk too much about it because again, I don't like to spend too much time on like flight streams talking about one game because it bores some people. But so Ark, I've been thinking about playing. Like, I've been seeing Ark. I've been seeing little hints of gameplay. I never really knew what it was. I just knew it was like people, naked people, and dinosaurs. That's all I knew about it. And I had it on my Steam wish list for probably 2 years or however long it's been out. I don't know. But I never bought it until, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago or so. And then I finally played it and I haven't been able to stop playing it. Even though I keep dying and I've restarted from scratch like 6 times, maybe 8 times, not including all the times the massive dinosaurs come and tear down my house. It took me 3 hours to build. I still have been playing it like nonstop. It's crazy. I really do like that game. I do have a PS4. It's just not plugged in. When I moved, I never actually plugged my PS4 back in. I've been really saving my PS4 for when Red Dead Redemption comes out later this year. Because I don't think it's coming to PC. I hope it does, though. Infamous Beats. I have a good PC. Yeah, bro. I got a NASA PC, bro. I got a beast PC. I have an amazing PC. I love my PC. Thank God for my PC. Why don't I play? I have X-Plane. Have you not seen my channel? Like, is this your first video ever? Because I have like at least 11, 20. I have like 30 X-Plane videos on my channel already. So yeah. I just play Infinite Flight to fly with you guys, really. Worldwide Wings, great question. What do I think about Battlefield 5? And I'm not sure what BO4 is. Jumping into the the Battle Royale genre. I think it's a smart move because if you look at pretty much everything, you look at music, you look at movies, you look at gaming, when something gets extremely popular, when something blows up, everybody tries to get in on it. Everybody, even if you already got a good thing going like Battlefield, everybody tries to get in on it. Who dat? I don't have that screen up. Infamous Beats, thank you for that sub. Welcome to the Blue Air Roy family, my bro. But I think it's a good idea. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping that Battlefield still stays true to its usual self and all of that, but I think it'd be pretty cool to see Battlefield try some Battle Royale game modes. I think that I still feel that Fortnite completely ripped off the Battle Royale idea from Players Unknown, even though Players Unknown was not the first game to have the Battle Royale idea. It was actually somebody else. But Player Unknown is the first game to actually make it popular and make it mainstream. The first one. And so Fortnite saw it and Fortnite hopped on the train. So what I believe is that Fortnite just had perfect timing, because a good friend of mine, I don't talk a lot about Fortnite, but my same friend that I told you about, who goes like freaking gaga over Fortnite, he was looking forward to Fortnite so much. I didn't even know what Fortnite was until he came just bragging about like, bro, Fortnite comes out next month. I can't wait. I'm taking off work. I'm gonna take a whole day off of work just to watch it. I mean, just to play it. He got it. He beat the game like the same day. The next day he tells me this game sucks. He's like, it's so disappointing. It's nothing like what I thought it was gonna be. And then I don't know how long later, they, PlayerUnknown was doing big and with the Battle Royale idea, and then Fortnite decided to add the Battle Royale game mode idea, and then Fortnite blew up shortly after. So I'm not saying Fortnite's a bad game. I haven't played it, so I can't really technically say. I'm just not into that type of game and that type of play style of games, and that's why I've never played it. But they definitely ripped off of that. So, but I'm excited to see other more popular games take the idea. Let's see, Battlefield 5 looks pretty cool. I skipped whatever was before this with Battlefield 1. I skipped Battlefield 1. Is it called Battlefield 5? Yeah. Do I have 30,000 subs? I don't think so. Last I checked, I did not have 30,000 subs. The thing I am excited about for Battlefield is the building part, is being able to fortify. I like that. That's something that really, that is what really stood out to me, is the fortification factor of it. And I think it'd be a lot of fun for people like me who, when playing shooting games, don't shoot very well. That's just the truth. That's why you don't see me playing a ton of Rainbow Six Siege. Because when I do play, I love to shoot and stuff, but I usually die. So I think Battlefield is gonna have the building factor so that people like me who are not so great on the front line can kind of sit back, fortify the base, and take care of the base and defend, rather than going out on the front line and dying every 5 seconds. What's up, Thomas R? Who's hyped about the TBM? I don't know. Who is hyped about the TBM? I think it'd be a great addition. It's gonna be a good plane. It's gonna be quality. But I know a lot of people are just kind of sour because their other favorite plane is not being put on the board yet. I do though, when it comes to the new TBM coming out for Infinite Flight, it's a general aviation aircraft, if you guys don't know, but it is one of the fastest general aviation aircraft. It can pretty much get very high. I think it can get up in the 30 in the flight levels. So it's a lot faster than any other general aviation plane on Infinite Flight at the moment. So I'm glad that they did not pick a slow general aviation. What's crazy is that I love the Cessna Caravan. I fly the Cessna Caravan a ton on X-Plane, but when I fly it on Infinite Flight, it just feels so slow. Like, I don't know, like it's just not very enjoyable because I just feel like it's taking me forever to get anywhere. No, I've not played a Pixel Gun. I've never played that. So I think it'd be fun. It'd be a good plane to fly. I heard over the weekend there was like a pop-up event, some kind of a fighter jet thing going on. That sounded pretty cool. I was like out, like not home doing stuff, but I saw on Instagram. Also, guys, check out IGTV. I mean, I'm on Instagram already posting pictures and stuff, but IGTV just came out, so I'll be posting like exclusive like content there, like stuff that I don't usually post on YouTube. I'll be posting on there, as well as little like teasers of videos I do put on YouTube. So give it a try. We'll see how IGTV does. We'll see if it sticks. Jack, you were there. It was a fun mess. I assume, because first of all, when I saw it was on casual server, I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, all those freaking fighter jets on the casual server, that has to be a mess. But then the only screenshots they showed were like the organized ones, which I thought was funny. Yeah, the thumbnail I'm using today for the stream is really old. But yeah, it was funny. It sounded like a good idea. Jacob tuning in from East Houston. What up, bro? I'm streaming from Northwest Houston. Hometown, bro. Welcome. Yeah, I imagine. I saw the screenshots. It looked like crazy. So I believe we're still flying over France. Speaking of France, there was the French Grand Prix this past weekend for Formula One. Again, you guys know I'm a big fan of aviation and racing, so usually whenever we stream and I ain't got nothing else to talk about, or if you're not asking any questions, my mind usually goes to something aviation related or something racing related. So Formula One race there. I just watched the race today. I had to record it because I wasn't able to watch it live. It was a very crazy beginning to that race, but I'm voting all the way. I'm rooting for Team Red Bull. That's the team I'm always rooting for. Grand Prix was amazing though. I'm also, before I start the stream, I started watching the NASCAR race at Sonoma. I did not finish it, so don't tell me who won. And then after that, I'll be watching the IndyCar race that also went on Sunday. So there's 3 races going on Sunday that I did not get to watch, but I'm gonna watch them. So that's why I got to record them. But speaking of racing, besides, I did put a video out earlier of the Crew 2 beta. Checking that out. They have some interesting. It's an interesting concept of a game, being able to fly from coast to coast in the U.S. and do a bunch of aerobatic tricks and all that type of stuff. But they also have the racing, like the street racing. You could drive Formula 1 cars, GT cars, boats, all that kind of stuff. So I put out the test flight video on the Crew 2 earlier, and you can stay tuned for the test drive video that will be coming out next. And I actually might actually buy the game. I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't really want to say out loud if I'm gonna buy it. You just be seeing me playing it if I buy it. But I do like racing and I like flying, so why wouldn't I like that game? I don't know. Yeah, guys, please maintain visual separation. Don't fly through people, please. If you want to fly past somebody, fly over them or under them or around them. Don't go through them. Be polite. Share the skies. Got all this sky up here. Ain't no reason for you to be flying through other people. How are we looking? 35 minutes into it. We arrive. What else is new with you guys? Oh yeah, Formula 1 2018, the game, comes out in a few months. And as well as NASCAR Heat 3. Actually, I don't know when that comes out, but it's going to be announced in a week or two. I'm excited about those. And in X-Plane news, I am excited for the King Air 350. I should play Jurassic World Evolution. I think I watched some gameplay or some early access gameplay from somebody. Isn't that like where you like build a park and you have to like take care of all the dinosaurs and stuff, or is that not the same game? It's like more of like a zoo tycoon with dinosaurs. Jacob, you're trying to go to the zoo? Okay. Seatbelt signs. The passenger in 28B is dying for the... Okay, sure. I'll turn seatbelt signs on. There you go. There you go. Who you guys rooting for, soccer-wise? Or, I'm sorry, football-wise? I don't really care, personally. Worldwide Wings. You want to make cinematic videos for Infinite Flight and upload them to YouTube. Any recommendations? And you want to buy a Elgato HD60. What else do you need? The question is, what device do you have? Are you an iPhone? Are you on a Android? I assume it probably would work the same way. What I do, for anybody who wants to know how I stream, this is how I do it. I have my iPhone. I have a adapter, basically an iPhone plug that converts to an HDMI plug, and then from there I plug the HDMI into my Elgato, and then Elgato plugs into the HDMI of my PC. That is how I stream. Now, if you're on a laptop, it might be a little different because you might not have an HDMI. Okay, Worldwide, you have the same as I do then. Yeah, I definitely recommend using PC if you can. If you can't, then you just have to find another way. Me figuring out how to stream myself was a crazy adventure, I'm just telling you. I mean, it was very little content and resources out there for me to find out how to do it. So it kind of it varies on everybody because everybody has different network connection. Everybody's a different distance away from their router, or maybe you're plugged hardwired into the wall. You know, so you just gotta find what you can find to do. 50 likes, appreciate it, guys. Croatia or Mexico? Well, I gotta pick Mexico because I live closer. But I know Mexico's not the greatest team. I know Mexico is not the greatest team. What up, Aviation Lover 556? Good to see you. So I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. It may not be Infinite Flight. I might stream X-Plane or something. Actually, it might not be that either because Find Your Passion is gonna be off work. So a lot of times when he's off of work, we try to do stuff together. Try to stream something together. We'll see what happens. Portugal. So maybe Wednesday. Again, I know Thursday I won't be streaming, and Friday I doubt it, but it may be possible, depending on how my dad's doing. Aviation Jaden, good to see you, man. I need some water. Why is my throat all dry all of a sudden? Yeah, Rainbow Six is not a bad idea. Have you guys tried the new map yet? I don't remember what it's called. There's some new map that Rainbow Six came out with on E3 at the day of E3, and it's a decent map. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's, you know, it's Rainbow Six. It's basically the same game, just a new scene. TG Gamer, we have 30 minutes left. Villa, thank you, Walking Fruit. Yeah, the map's called Villa for Rainbow Six Siege. Aviation Jaden, I cannot send you a link, but somebody else can post it on the chat. Alright, Jack, I'll see you later. Have a safe landing. Andrew Cunningston, good to see you, bro. Welcome. Faradin, good to see you also. Got an F-14 escorting us. Still been working on my landings on DCS World, on my carrier landings. It's a lot of harder than it looks. When I get it on the deck, it ain't pretty. TG Gamer, thank you, bro, for the new sub, and thank you for the compliments, man. Always appreciate it. All right, so today's motivational quote of the day, before I forget, is it's okay to have money as long as money doesn't have you. And right on time, thank you, bro, for the sub. Who is that? Faradun Muratov. Thank you for the subscription, and welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Yeah, being a beta tester would be cool. Would be. Oh, you know, one game I forgot to mention that I'm looking forward to is Fallout 76. I forgot the number. Fallout 76 I'm looking forward to. Really looking forward to that game. They're finally bringing multiplayer to the Fallout franchise. That's something they need. It's something they needed to do on Fallout 4, but they're finally bringing it. So I'm happy about that. Can't wait for that. What do I think about live chat and Infinite Flight would make communications better between pilots? I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm sorry to say, but I don't think communication, like voice communication on Infinite Flight would be a good idea. I don't think, because there's a lot of trolls out there. There's a lot of people who would abuse the system, and I don't think it'd be a good idea. Like, in real world, there is a frequency in certain areas that you can tune into. You can talk to anybody around you. But, you know, they're professional pilots, so they know how to be professional and how not to abuse it. And so they only say information that's important. Thank you, Thomas, for the reminder. Yes, sir, everybody, make sure you follow Gatwick instructions. It is busy, so make sure you follow ATC instructions. We are 27 minutes out. But yeah, I just don't think it'd be a good idea. I think that the audience is very young, and I think people are going to abuse it. Assad, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Air Royal family. They can censor cuss words like GTA. How? GTA doesn't censor anything. What are you talking about? Nothing is censored in GTA. Like in voice chat on GTA, nothing. Like you can say the worst things. Like you don't. Nothing is censored. It doesn't stop you from saying anything. Also, Infinite Flight would have to change their rating, I believe. Like their game rating. You know, like there's like, you know, there's games like E, there's T, there's M. I don't know if that's the same for mobile games. But they would have to change their rating if they did voice communication. What's my favorite restaurant in Houston? Oh, that's hard. I don't know. Let me come back to you on that one. Oh, GTA text messages. I've never seen a GTA. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think if they really brainstorm it, there could possibly be a good way to do communication on Infinite Flight, because like I'm thinking of like X-Plane with Vatsim, and how there's you know, there's frequencies you can tune into to talk to ATC, like with voice wise, which would be pretty cool. The problem is you gotta deal with people having bad mics, and usually the controllers all have control over, like, you know, if somebody's abusing it, they can pretty much kick them out. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's a lot of work, and I don't think they're gonna do it. What review do we have? Scenic. You said if you go into a coma for a year, I hope you wake up. I hope I wake up and see you with 10 million subs. That'd be amazing. I could quit my job. I could quit my job if I had that many subscribers, I think. Phileas DuPont, welcome, bro. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Can I do a DC 10 tomorrow? I can't promise that. Amir, do I like to play this game? Do tell. Can you be more specific with your question? If you can. I don't know. Tu part un nome? Do I want to travel Emirates first class? Your dad is Emirates airline manager, and he could give you free tickets. I would not reject those tickets. I would not reject them. I would love to fly Emirates first class. I would love to fly any airline first class. Joshua Price, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Contrails would be pretty cool. What is my thoughts on the jacked up streets of Houston? It depends on what part of Houston you're on. But I think they should fix them. That's what I think. Would I rather be rich but mean, or poor and be kind? I don't think that's a fair question. Nobody wants to be poor. Nobody wants to be poor. don't think it's fair. Like, why it can't be rich and kind? Like, why is it not an option? All right, let's take a look. 22 minutes out. We'll be flying. We're expecting the TIMBA. What's it called? The TIMBA 4 Bravo RNAV arrival. Transition probably KUNAV. And AMDUT at flight level 160, TIMBA at 1700. That makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. Oh, that's 7,000. That's what that is. Dog Star. What's up, bro? I'm doing good. How are you? IFMG, this chat has always been a Q&A. You guys can help me keep talking. Sometimes I run out of ideas to talk about. But yes, I do believe it'd be nice if the Houston streets could be fixed up. I would love that. There's some areas worse than others. I'm assassin. Would I rather be rich and have no friends, or poor with a lot of friends and people who care about you? Are those friends rich? Oh, funny. No, obviously, I mean, yeah, you want to have friends. I mean, to me, my thing has always been, what's the point of having a bunch of money but you don't have anybody to celebrate with? What's the point of being famous and being popular, or being rich and having all these objects, you know, all these physical things, but you don't have like anybody to share these things with? Like, if you don't understand how that feels, go ahead and sell out your friends. Go ahead and drop all your family for your dream or whatever, and see what happens when you get everything you want and nobody's there to celebrate with you. Just see what happens. Like, don't believe me, just go ahead and do it. But there's no point. I mean, it's better like to be, you know, in the middle, or not in the middle. It's never good to be in the middle. It's better to not have it than to have it and have no one. Can I let the people in front know that I should land first so then I can get the gates that we use in real life? I don't think that's gonna be possible. That sounds hard. I mean, you could just tell us where we should park, but I mean, the gates are probably already full. Actually, it doesn't look that busy. I see air traffic. I don't see anybody on the ground. Looks like they're using 26 left. 26, right? Got an easy 462 Lufthansa Emirates. How are we looking right now? What waypoint are we coming up on? Alright, so there's KUNAV. Nice. I love it when I see familiar waypoints that are actually on the charts. So we have AMDUT. Oh, we do. Alright, cool. So here at AMDUT, we want to be at flight level 160, 16,000. 16,000, as we would say in America. So let's find out where our top of the descent is. So let's do target altitude. It's going to be 16,000. I'm using my descent calculator. Our indicator speed is going to be, say, 280. And our distance, right now we're headed to SOMIL. We're about 6 miles from there. Get add up, we'll just kind of round up a little bit. That's 20. We're gonna round up to like 80 miles because that's not, I don't want to do math. And we're at 340 right now. So let's say we wanted to send 60 miles out. So if we descend 60 miles out, we need to descend at 2,100 feet per minute in order to get to AMDUT at 16,000 feet. So 60 miles from AMDUT would be, we got 33 plus 14 plus all these other numbers. What you guys say? I'm reading the chat now. Alright, you done talking about it. You ain't talking about nothing. So we'll descend somewhere between OPALE and this waypoint here. So right now we're we're headed to this GPS point, and we'll use OPALE as our reference. We kind of want to start descending. We are losing sunlight, but we're flying out of France now. Did we fly over Paris? Did we? We did not. We're flying north of Paris. It's funny, like, Paris is pretty much the only city in France I know. Such a big country, and yet that's the only city I know. I kind of feel bad. You can see the ocean over there. Welcome back, Nico. Good to see you. I'm actually pretty surprised that the stream is going so smooth. It sounds like there's a storm rolling in. Make sure you guys keep the chat friendly and clean, or I will take it off the screen. Rome's, what's up, man? You just joined? Well, welcome, bro. We'll be descending in the next, I don't know, 5 minutes. Did I already passed it, actually. Alright, I'm gonna set our altitude. We're not gonna descend yet, but I'm gonna set my altitude for 16,000. Remember, guys, it is busy in the Gatwick airspace, so please follow all of the ATC's instructions. It's not as busy as like our Friday night flights, but there's a bunch of us, so please be patient. Amar. Yeah, Infinite Flight has a lot of potential. Has a lot of potential. Banking left. Alright, let's start descending. 2,100 feet. Let's see if we can make it. I'm gonna go to Mach 7.8. Good question, CJ Thu. He says, how many F1 tires will there be in 2030? Probably like 50. They're gonna have the wet, they're gonna have intermediate. No, this is how it's gonna be. There's gonna be wet, there's gonna be super wet, there's gonna be ultra wet, there's gonna be medium, there's gonna be intermediate, there's gonna be soft, there's gonna be slightly soft, there's gonna be hard, there's gonna be super soft, ultra soft, super ultra soft tires. They keep adding more and more tires for Formula One cars. Oh, nice, Andrew. They just opened the first Starbucks in Kingston, Jamaica. That is amazing, bro. We've had Starbucks here for so long, so it's really crazy to hear that somebody just got a Starbucks somewhere. That's cool though. Good for you. Don't get addicted to it. The line is probably extremely long. How far are we right now? We are 15, 12. It says ETE 12 minutes, but I'm gonna add on like 10 more because we're gonna be slowing down and talking ATC between now and then. So I would say like 15 to 20 minutes from being wheels down. And we're flying the A320. Do I think they should add clouds and working cockpit? I think they should add clouds for sure. And I think they should figure out working cockpit. I think they're a long ways away from working cockpit. There's a lot that goes into working cockpit. It's not just clicking buttons, but there's systems in place to make a working cockpit work. I mean, you got to have a completely correct working GPS, FMS system down here. Like this little computer right here has to be fully capable. You know, I mean, they could always add a few buttons that work here and there, but you're just going to keep asking for more and more functionality. So the big question, and something they asked or they talked about in the Flightcast podcast, was like, how far do you want to go? Do you want complete simulation level? Like, do you want to be able to start the plane from cold and dark, you know, by clicking around in the cockpit here? Or do you just want to be able to turn landing lights on and drop the gear and, you know, this and that? Like, how much realism do you want in a working cockpit for infinite flight? And I think that's a question for the community to answer. I think for people like me, obviously, yeah, I do this on X-Plane all the time, so I would love to have it completely, fully rendered, fully working cockpit. But for some of you guys, you don't want all that. You just want to be able to hit one button here and turn some lights on and turn the gear up and gear down and flap lever, and maybe you have, oh, that's some big thunder outside. And then maybe have this thing, you know, animate and whatnot as the aircraft moves, you know. But yeah, how realistic do you want to be? All right, how are we looking on time? Our next waypoint is KUNAV, which is our transition into the TIMBA 4 Bravo arrival into Gatwick. Runway 24. 26. Yeah, Starbucks has always been fast, friendly, even when they have long lines. Just like Chick-fil-A for people who have Chick-fil-A's. Yeah, I meant thunder in real life. It's about to start raining out here. Ali, I don't know what you asked, and I did not see your question. But appreciate the compliment, bro. Yeah, Walker Fruit. Well, beta actually closed last night, so beta is no longer available. Now you have to buy the real game when it comes out on Friday. Ali, hi. How are you doing, bro? Good to see you. Why am I not landing in Heathrow? Because Heathrow's overrated. No, but there's ATC in well, there's ATC probably in both, but I don't want to go to Heathrow today. We're gonna go to Gatwick. Everybody flies to Heathrow. Why should we fly to Heathrow? Heathrow is overrated. Yeah, beta was only open for like less than a week. I think it opened like midway through last week, or maybe just a weekend, and it closed. So I think if you pre-ordered it, you could play like a day early, the final version. But it's supposed to come out on Friday, which is kind of crazy. Beta was open last weekend. It comes out this Friday. If they found bugs, how are they gonna fix them? It's not a lot of time. No problem, Amar, and no problem, Ali. What's up, Ali? Why are you guys telling me to divert? They are denying inbounds? Really? Why? That's weird. How busy are they? I mean, it looks slightly busy. I don't know. It doesn't look... Okay, there's a bunch of people on the ground. Okay, I see. How far are we? I might see if we can. We're a little bit too far to contact them. Alright, so the word divert has been thrown out there. If we have to divert from our destination of Gatwick, we could just go to London. It's right next to it. If not London, I don't know why we wouldn't be able to get into London, but if we can't get to London, we can go to Stansted over here. We could even go to London City, which there's no ATC there, except for approach. And I think there's a city down here in the south that would be a good place to land too. Barnumouth wouldn't be a bad idea. Where are we right now? We're just flying over. We could also divert to like Amsterdam, which is gonna add like another hour to our flight. But no, we're not gonna go that far. Now we're about to pass 180. Is it really that big? I'm really surprised that it's that busy on a Monday at this time of day. The weather is bad? Oh, perfect. This is why we fly. We want to fly in the bad weather. Yeah, there is ATC at Heathrow. I just didn't want to go to Heathrow. Thank you, Ali, for the compliments. It'd be better for us to not to fly to London City because these planes are a bit small. I mean, these planes are too big. They're not too big, but just it's a very small airport. Alright, let's slow down. And let's see how this works. Alright, how far out are we? We're pretty darn close, actually. We're only 42 miles out. Let's go ahead and see if we can contact them and see what they have to say about this.
Turn left, heading 350, descend and maintain 3000, Boeing 787.
Gatwick Director, November 08991, with you.
Turn left, heading 230, descend and maintain 2500, maintain 2500.
Alright, see what they say. We might get denied. I believe you guys. I just want to hear it myself too. Might get denied. We're at 16,000 by the way. We made it.
Approach runway 26 left at London Gatwick.
Turn right,
Due to heavy traffic, this airport is not accepting incomings at this time. We got lucky last time. Contact London Heathrow. Why? Maybe I don't want to go to Heathrow. Maybe I don't want to go to freaking Heathrow. Let's see, who are we on right now? Hold on, let's take a look, because I don't know if I want to go to Heathrow right now. We're going to divert, and let's see, where is Heathrow is directly north. We're going to make a direct north turn here. Get our HUD back up. We'll go 360. We'll go nav mode off. Go 360. We'll get off of our flight plan. We'll vector ourselves. And I just don't want to go to Heathrow. But Heathrow is like the only other airport that has ATC right now. That's the issue. Thank you, Ali, once again, bro, for the compliments. I do appreciate that. I don't want to go far. Like, I don't want to go anywhere that's going to take me any longer than like 10 minutes. I did not buy Infinite Flight for free. You can't really buy anything for free. I paid for infinite flight just like the rest of you guys.
Speedbird
Alright, what are you guys suggesting? Where should we go? Divert to JFK. Heck no.
Contacting London City Unicorn.
Alright, Geo Aviation, thank you, bro. Possible divert options. We got Luton, we got Gatwick, Manchester, London City, East Midlands, Birmingham. Everything else is pretty far. Alright, so I'm gonna just, what are we, 16,000 now? We're gonna tune out London approach just for the moment while we decide where we're diverting to.
Stay on my frequency.
I'm thinking right now our best option, if we want to get on the ground anytime soon, our best option is to go London Heathrow. That's our best option. Great. Okay, we're going to London. Great. I don't want to go to London. I have nothing against Heathrow. I just don't want to go there today. I just didn't want to go. This is not where I want to go. Now our passengers have to catch a train or something all the way to Gatwick. Alright, so London Heathrow approach. Requesting approach on whatever runway you got open. Oh, wrong run. It's Gatwick again. Heathrow approach. Request approach. I don't see Heathrow on the list. That's weird. Oh, there it is. 25. Why is it number 25? ILS any runway. What you got for me?
13 nautical miles west of Lashington Headcorn at 16,000 feet. Requesting ILS approach any runway at London Heathrow.
Speedbird 8097, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Speedbird 8097.
Alright, let's get our charts ready.
Heading 150, descend and maintain 8000.
Sounds like they're using ILS 27 left.
290, descend and maintain 3000, maintain 3000.
The charts, I gotta re-download them for the update.
Localizer, cleared Isles runway 27 left approach.
I haven't heard back yet.
Heading 290, descend and maintain
Got an S-22 escorting us as we divert.
3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared Isles runway 27 left. Speedbird 145.
Turn right heading 150, descend and maintain 8000, Speedbird 8097.
Easy 1409 is 9 nautical miles west of Lashington Headcorn at 14,600 feet. Requesting Isles approach runway 27 left.
If I miss it, let me know, but I haven't heard them say anything back to me yet.
Approach, Swiss 1710, with you. Swiss 1710 is 7 nautical miles southwest of Rushett Farm at 6,500 feet. Requesting
CJ, we are not going to EGNT, wherever that is.
Ryanair
Not today.
010, climb and maintain 11,000. November 679 India uniform is 5 nautical miles southwest of London Luton at 10,000 feet.
Alright, I see you walking for
Western Isles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow.
Climb and maintain 11,000. Ryanair 010.
November 679 India uniform, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. November 679 India uniform, turn right.
Now Heathrow's gonna have a crazy amount of traffic.
Roger, Swiss 1700.
Because everybody's getting diverted.
November 08991, expect
Hopefully they can
vectors for the
handle it.
Isles approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow.
Roger, November 08991.
Airport in sight, Speedbird 4526.
November 08991, turn left, heading 340 and hold over Ocken VOR at 7000, right turns, do not exceed 230 knots.
Mohammed, you just have to go into your infinite flight settings to change the ATC voices that could show up. They have still not replied to me.
Air Force 1, turn left, heading 290 and hold over Biggin Hill Airport at 16,000.
We're gonna turn a bit.
Do not exceed 260
Got traffic right ahead of us.
Whiskey India November Golf Sierra 649, proceed on course to London Heathrow.
London Heathrow approach, Europa 666, with you.
Easy 1409 is 13 nautical miles west of Lashington Headcorn at 9,700 feet. Requesting Isles approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow.
November 679 India uniform, radar contact.
Europa 666
I did send that message right.
nautical
I'm not
miles
tripping.
north of Biggin Hill at 6,000 feet. Requesting visual approach
I'm
any
not
runway
tripping.
at London Heathrow.
How do I see it?
Whiskey India November Golf Sierra 649 is 14 nautical miles southeast of Biggin Hill at 9,900 feet. Requesting Isles approach runway 27 left at London
Yeah,
Heathrow.
contacting London Heathrow approach 120 decimal 4.
Frequency change.
Blue 116, 13 nautical miles west of, oh, that's the wrong airport. Oh no, of Headcorn.
Speedbird 324 is 6 nautical
Requesting
miles
ILS,
southeast of
any
Biggin Hill,
runway at
10,000
London Heathrow.
feet.
Yeah,
Requesting
have not
radar vectors
replied.
to London Heathrow.
Whiskey India November Golf Sierra 649.
Thomas is in a
Expect
hold.
vectors for the Isles approach
I mean, they
runway
can put me in a
27
hold.
left
That's
at
fine. I
London
just need to
Heathrow.
hear something back from them.
Whiskey India November Golf Sierra 649, turn right heading 330 and hold over Biggin Hill Airport at 10,000, left turns, do not exceed.
London Heathrow approach, Blue
Check in.
116, with you.
Speedbird 145, contact London Heathrow Unicom on 122.8.
Contacting London Heathrow Unicom on 122.
So right now I'm just kind of vectoring myself away from the airport and keeping myself away from other traffic, because before I was about to fly into somebody.
Echo Golf Kilo 918 is 4 nautical miles southwest of Ipswich at 25,700 feet. Requesting flight following to London Heathrow.
Swiss 1710. turn left,
Rady
heading
Zomic. Yes, this
330,
game does
descend
have
and
pretty
maintain
much
3000.
every airport
Turn
in the
left,
world.
heading 330,
Pretty much. When I say pretty much, I
descend
mean
and
like
maintain
almost.
3000.
Not
Swiss
every. There may be a few little
1710.
airports here and there that do
Turn
not
right
exist
heading
on
200
Infinite Flight,
and
mainly
hold
the
over
super
Biggin
tiny
Hill
ones.
Airport at
But
7,000.
all the
Left
major
turn.
airports are here, and they're
Wilco,
continuing
Europa
to add them.
666.
They have a whole team dedicated to adding new
140,
airports and
expect vectors for
updating the
Isles
airports.
approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Easy 1409, turn right heading 340 and hold over Biggin Hill Airport at 7,000, left turns.
What
do
is
not exceed
IFB,
230
Geo?
knots.
Turn right heading 340 and hold over Biggin Hill Airport at 7,000, left turns, Wilco, easy 1409.
Europa 600.
And we're down at, what, 11,000?
9,000.
Flying
Climb
north.
and maintain 9,000.
Heathrow is
Europa
behind us.
666.
North Shuttle 300.
Off our left wing, more of like our 8 o'clock or so.
Left at London Heathrow. North Shuttle
And we're still waiting to
323,
hear a reply
turn left,
from
heading
Heathrow
250
approach.
and hold over Ockham VOR at 11,000, right turns, do not exceed 230 knots.
Where am I? Oh, there we are.
Alpha November Tango
You see Porter right there,
201.
same altitude.
Alpha November Tango 201, turn right heading 130,
Porter
descend
25.
and maintain 7,000.
Turn right heading 130. Descend and maintain 7,000. Alpha November Tango 201.
November 679 India uniform, turn right heading 210, descend
I'm
and
good,
maintain
Graham. I'm just waiting to hear back.
4,500. Easy 1409, please follow instructions or you will be ghosted. Speedbird 2585, turn right heading 090 and hold over Biggin Hill Airport at 7,000, left turns, do not exceed 200.
Muhammad, it might also depend on how many voices your phone offers for infinite flight to use, for you to get the different voices. Because I believe you can pick your own voice. Oh, there we go. Say intentions. Didn't I tell you what my intentions was?
Gatwick Director on 118.905. Alpha November Tango 201.
Blue 116 is 7 nautical miles northeast of Thurrock at 11,000 feet, requesting Isles approach any runway at London Heathrow.
See what they say.
Swiss 1710, request frequency change. Blue 116, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow.
Vectors for the approach, runway 27. Left heading 270, descend 8,000.
Turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 8,000, Blue 116.
Alright, let's get our speed down.
November 679 India uniform, turn right heading 250, descend and maintain 3,000, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles
And
runway
we'll start descending down to
27 right
8,000 feet.
approach. Swiss 1710, contact London Heathrow Unicom
Landing lights are on.
122.8. Contacting
At this
London
time, we'd
Heathrow
also turn
Unicom
on the
122.8,
logo
Swiss
lights as well.
1710. Easy 1409, turn right heading 360, descend and maintain 5,000. Speedbird 324.
I'm just really
descend
surprised
and
that Gatwick
maintain
is so packed
9,000.
today.
Descend and
I wasn't
maintain
expecting to see a lot of
9,000.
traffic.
Speedbird 324.
Turn
To be
right
honest
heading
with you.
360, descend and maintain 5,000, easy 1409.
Echo Golf Kilo 918, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow.
Roger, Echo Golf Kilo 918.
Echo Golf Kilo
Alright, our
918,
indicated speed is
turn left,
231
heading
knots,
240
and
hold
we're
over Stapleton Airport
descending
at
under
17,000,
10,000
right
slowly.
turns, do not exceed
We've been
260
instructed to
knots.
head 270.
1409, descend and maintain
We are now
4,000.
in radio communication
Turn
with
left,
London
heading
Heathrow
240
approach.
and hold over Stapleton
Where's
Airport
Porter at?
17,000,
Did he get
right
vectored, or is he
turn,
still?
Wilco,
He's still
Echo Golf
going
Kilo
north.
918.
Descend and maintain 4,000.
Got Echo
Easy
Golf Kilo
1409.
918 up ahead of us.
Whiskey
He's
India November
10,000
Golf
feet
Sierra
above, though.
649, requesting descent to 6,000.
looking good now. Nice, Harrison. They let you land. Lucky you.
Whiskey India
It's all good.
November
Thankfully,
Golf
we had
Sierra
an airport we could
649,
fly to
turn
real
right
close
heading
by
060
that also
and
had
hold
ATC.
over
Very
London
rarely,
LMR at 7,000,
whenever
right
ATC tells you
turns,
you can't
do not
land there,
exceed
is there another airport
230
close by
knots.
that has ATC.
Speedbird 324, turn right heading 090 and hold
But the
over
only reason I
Biggin
didn't
Hill
want to fly to
Airport at
London Heathrow
7,000,
was it's
left
just a very
turns, do not
overused
exceed
airport to me.
230 knots.
Like, I understand it is
Right
one of the
heading
busiest
060
airports in the
and
world.
hold
That's
over
cool.
Lamborghini
That's
at
fine.
7,000, right turns. Blue 116,
Left turn
left,
210
heading
down to
210,
4,000. Blue
descend and
116.
maintain 4,000.
Turn left heading 210, descend and maintain 4000, Blue 116.
North Shuttle 323, descend and maintain 9,000.
How are we looking?
Descend
How
and
far are we
maintain
from the airport
9,000.
now?
North Shuttle 323.
Now we're pretty good ways.
Echo Golf
Alright, what did
Kilo
she say?
918,
27 left?
descend and maintain 11,000.
Descend and maintain 11,000, Echo Golf Kilo 918.
Easy 1409, turn
Yeah,
left
Graham, if I was
heading
you, I would just turn
300,
around.
descend and maintain 3,000.
Also, make sure you
maintain
check in if
3,000
you haven't
until
already.
established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway
I will be expected to
27
get the
left approach.
localizer about
North Shuttle
2,500 for 27 left.
Turn right heading 090 and hold over Biggin Hill Airport at 9,000. Left turns, do not exceed 230 knots.
Turn left heading 300.
27 right.
descend
Thank
and
you, Kramer.
maintain 3,000,
Alright, that's
maintain
the same
3,000
probably,
until
though.
established on the
They are
localizer,
parallels.
cleared aisles runway 27
So
left,
ILS
Easy
DME for
1409.
27 right. Yep,
London
2,500.
Heathrow approach, Porter 25, with you.
Speedbird 2,585, turn left heading 360. descend
I believe they are
maintain
landing
5,000.
27 right and 27
Turn
left,
right
but it
heading
could just be one of them. I don't
090
know.
and hold over Biggin Hill Airport at 9,000. Left turns. Wilco, North Shuttle 323.
Oh, that's funny, Astro. Yeah, that happened. That definitely happened. That's why I don't do late night infinite flights anymore. The same thing still happens to me on the X-Plane. If I get tired and I want to do a flight, I really want to do the flight. I get tired, I fall asleep during approach, and I wake up at the plane's in the ocean, or still like going 300 knots at like 2,000 feet.
North Shuttle 323, turn right heading 110, descend and maintain 9,000.
One time, I didn't fall asleep, but sometimes I try to plan life or flights around life. So I had to go somewhere or go to sleep or something. I don't know. I had to go do something, and I wanted to do this flight. The flight was like 3.5 hours. I was like, okay, I think I can do that. I think I can be back here in 3.5 hours. I was in a 747, and when I got back, my aircraft was flying directly above my arrival airport, and I was at like 38,000 feet. This is in a 747. So I did a spiral descent. I just kept doing circles until I got down, and then I vectored myself for the approach. Thankfully, there was no ATC online when I did this. This was on X-Plane, so I made it down because I didn't want to like quit the flight because it was one of those flights for like FS economy where you can like make virtual money, and I didn't want to give it up, and also I didn't want to lose the time. Am I gonna use Autoland? I don't know. I haven't really decided. I haven't really thought about it. I mean, you guys said the weather was really bad, so that's a pretty good reason to use Autoland. But I might land it on purpose. I mean, I might land it manually. We'll see how I feel when we get there.
Speedbird 324, descend and maintain 5,000. Speedbird 2500.
Alright, so we're at 4,210.
Maintain 3000.
And yeah.
Is 20 nautical
So he's
miles
vectoring us for the final. Oh, there it is.
Blue 116.
Turn 240, maintain 3,000 until established on ILS runway 27 right approach.
Until established from the localizer. Cleared aisles runway 27 right approach.
Is it 27?
Turn right heading 240, descend and maintain 3000, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 27 right, Blue 116.
Bring our speed back to 210 knots.
Vectors for the aisles approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow.
Roger, Blue 122.
Blue 122, turn right heading 360.
Hopefully the rest of you guys get on the ground safely also.
Whiskey India November Golf Sierra 649, turn right heading 230.
Imagine if Lukla Airport had an ILS. Yeah, that'd be nice.
360, descend and maintain 11,000.
What's up, Blazing? Good to see you, man.
Alpha Charlie Oscar Romeo November is 4 nautical miles southeast of Rushet Farm at 11,000 feet.
Did I see the new Aer Lingus and Allegiant
Turn right heading 230.
hold on.
Descend and
liveries? Yes, I saw the Aer Lingus. I didn't see the
649.
Allegiant though. Alright, let's see. What's the final approach for 27, right?
Aisles approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Roger.
It's gonna be
Alpha Charlie
270.
Oscar Romeo November. Alpha Charlie Oscar Romeo November.
Go flaps
Turn left,
1.
heading 270
Spoilers
and
to
hold over
armed.
Auckland VOR
Our speed down
10,000.
290.
Right turns. Do
We're
not
just
exceed
below the
230
localizer.
knots. Kilo Lima Mike
I'm sorry, just below the
637.
glide
Turn
slope, and that
left,
should be the
heading
airport right there.
310. Turn left, heading 270 and hold over Auckland
And we just
VOR
overshot the
10,000.
localizer just by a
Right
little
turns.
bit.
Wilco, Alpha
She
Charlie
or
Oscar
he
Romeo
will be
November.
handing us off
Turn
to
left, heading
tower
300.
pretty
Descend
soon.
and
I'm going to
maintain
calibrate my
3000.
screen.
Maintain 3000
And why
until
not? We'll land
established
it by
from the
hand today.
localizer. Cleared aisles runway 27 left.
Which is
Speed
probably a bad idea because I haven't landed a
2585.
plane on infinite flight
Blue
in a couple
Shuttle
weeks.
323. Descend
We'll
and
see if I
maintain
still got it.
9000.
Descend and maintain
Alright, we
9,000.
are 10 miles out.
Shuttle
We're down.
323.
There is localizer.
Kilo 918. Descend and
One
maintain
problem with
7000.
landing by hand right now is that they're going to send me off the
Echo
tower.
Golf Kilo 918.
And I'm going to have to try to
Swiss 122
figure out how to get my hand
Super
over
is
there. How
4
do I turn
nautical miles
autopilot
south
off
of
there?
Sandown at 16,400 feet. Requesting aisles approach
Go
any
down
runway
to,
at
actually, I want to
London
keep speed
Heathrow.
mode on
Speedbird
to control my
324.
speed.
Turn
I'm going to
left,
go down.
Blue
Alright,
116.
contact Heathrow
Contact
Tower.
London Heathrow Unicom on 122.8.
Flaps 2.
Contacting London Heathrow Unicom on 122.8.
Let's get us aligned here on the localizer. I'm going to turn off the map.
637.
It's just
Turn
distracting,
left, heading 290.
my opinion.
Descend and maintain 4000.
We're a bit above the glide slope.
London Heathrow Unicom, Alpha Charlie Victor Alpha.
If you don't know how to do an
005
ILS
is
approach
taking
or how
off
to read the
runway 9
localizer and
right,
glide slope
departing
icons, you should
west.
definitely look up that tutorial. It's very helpful. So right now, what I'm going by is I'm going by the localizer and glide slope to help me line up the runway. Even though I could obviously do this visually too if I wanted to. I don't feel like I land visually good enough on infinite flight. I do it all the time on X-plane, but it's a bit, I don't know, it's different. Alright, we're gonna land around 140 knots. Go gear full. Uh-oh. My bad, I touched the cord. Alright, we're low. And we're off to the left.
1,000.
Gear is down 3 green. We got somebody vectoring right in front of us. Alright, and we overshot it again. You guys said there was bad weather out here. There's definitely not bad weather. Oh, I forgot to contact tower.
Nautical miles to the east of 2,700 feet. Inbound for landing. Will make straight in for
Straight in.
runway
Oh my god,
27
now I
left.
can't see.
London Heathrow Unicom.
I completely forgot to call it out.
116 is 3
My bad.
nautical miles to the east at 600 feet. Inbound for landing. Will make straight in for runway 27
Nah, I said the wrong
London
call
Heathrow
too.
Unicom,
It's supposed to say
Alpha Charlie
on
Victor
final.
Alpha
but well.
005 is taking off runway 9 right,
300.
departing west.
Gotta get used to the infinite flight workflow again. He has not replied. Is tower online? I don't know. I'm about to land anyways. Nice sunset arrival. Oh, it's on Unicom, so there is no tower.
London Heathrow Unicom is using runway 27 right traffic.
Floating it.
London Heathrow Unicom, speedbird 85
And we're down.
on right downwind, runway 9 right.
Reverse was out. 90 knots. 80 knots. And there's 60 knots. Just missed the exit that I wanted right there. I want to get off right there. Alright, we'll let it roll to the next intersection. Yeah, it looked like we landed a little bit to the left of the center line. And I'm taxiing too fast. Of course. So I don't think London Tower was actually ever on. I think it's always just been London Approach. So I think that's what happened. Let's see. Yeah, it's just... Oh, London Approach is not even on anymore. Is it? Would I see that there?
London Heathrow Airport, Attis Information Bravo.
Alright guys, welcome to London Heathrow. Our diversion airport. We should have been in London Gatwick, but I think we got close enough. Another aircraft landing. That's the reason we saw that plane we thought was being vectored. He actually was taking off on the opposite side of the runway. And that's why we had that sort of close call. We'll just kind of park wherever. Can't really see anything at night, so I want to get off the taxiway as soon as possible. Hopefully someday they'll add taxiway lights. They have runway lights, which look great. It'd be nice if they had taxiway lights. And a actual taxi light, like a light on the front of the gear, so you can see. Not just on there, but something that actually illuminates the space in front of you.
Runway 27 left.
London Heathrow Unicom. Kilo Lima Mike 637 is 9 nautical miles to the east at 2,700 feet. Inbound for landing.
The Ryanair 737 over there. And we will just park anywhere, like right here. I'll park in this spot right here.
London Heathrow Unicom, speedbird 85 heavy is on final.
That spot big enough? Yeah, it's plenty of big enough. Is this a spot? Yeah, this is a spot. Welcome to London. Pretty good flight, can't complain. Had a nice view. We had a sunset like the whole way, which is cool. Shut these landing lights, strobe lights off, seatbelt signs off, engines off, and after the engines go off, the beacon lights will go off. After that, we'll open up the doors and pull the jetway and unload the bags and all that stuff that we would usually do. That is not yet simulated on Infinite Flight. You guys wanted me to watch you land, but I don't see anybody landing. Now we got some. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. I thought approach was online. Wow, we landed like just in time. ATC just went off completely. There's no ATC at Gatwick. There's no ATC at Heathrow. Like they all decided to just leave. They're like, oh, this is too much. This is too much traffic. I'm out of here. That's exactly what just happened. So we got somebody landing on 09 right and 27 left. If I was ATC right now, I would tell both of them to go around immediately. Let's see how this turns out. I want to see what happens. Let's go to free camera. We gotta watch this. This will be the only landing that I watch today. I don't think they're both doing calls either.
FedEx 22 Heavy is taking off runway 9 left, departing straight out.
Oh, that's a big one. We got a 747. Yeah, so I would tell the 747 to go ahead and land because that's a big plane. landed a little bit short, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not here to judge. Oh, touch and go. Where's the other guy though? Where is our inbound traffic?
London Heathrow Unicum. Kilo Lima Mike 637 is on final.
Is he on the runway?
Right. London Heathrow Unicum.
I don't see him.
Shuttle 323 is 13 nautical miles.
The other guy
to
just
the east at
disappeared.
2,500 feet. Inbound for landing. Will make.
Oh, he turned around, I think. Is that? No, it's not him.
London Heathrow Unicum, speedbird 85.
I don't know.
heavy, go
Oh well.
round.
Oh well. Well, guys, that was eventful. How do you do free camera? Somebody asked me that on a YouTube video. All you got to do is go to the camera button and go all the way to the second to last one, right there where it says free, and you just swipe the screen and you look around. That's it. You can pinch to zoom in and all that good stuff. It's actually pretty simple. You can even use 2 fingers at the same time. So, well, guys, I wanted to actually watch you guys land, but now there's no ATC and no order, no control, and no airplanes. So, it's all good. Well, I thank you guys so much for flying with us. Thank you, everybody who took off with us in Venice, Italy. I do appreciate it.
London Heathrow Unicum. Kilo Lima Mike 637 is clear of all runways.
London Heathrow Unicum, Lufthansa 4, taxiing to runway 9 left.
London Heathrow Unicom, Delta 27, taxiing to runway 9 right.
London Heathrow Unicom, Easy 900.
Sorry, I'm still here. I had a cough. My throat got real dry. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will stick around just for a little bit and watch a couple landings, but like not a ton. There's one guy coming in right now.
Heathrow Unicum. More shuttle 323 is on final. Runway 27 left.
Oh, nice. Is that a CRJ? Yeah, I watched a couple of you guys land, but I'm gonna go ahead and say bye and say thank you guys so much for joining. Stay tuned for next time. I don't have a schedule right now of when I'm gonna be streaming. The best way for you to know is to join our Discord channel, and I'll do my best to post there when I am going to stream. I'll also try to post to Twitter as well and other places. So make sure you follow those links on the bottom of your screen. And yeah. So stay tuned with everything going on. Oh, we got somebody else. Yeah, this is how it looks at London when there's no ATC. You got people taking off on both sides of the runway.
London Heathrow Unicum, Alpha Charlie Oscar Romeo November is 10 nautical miles to the east at 3,000 feet. Inbound.
This is why we need ATC on these types of servers. But it is what it is. I'm sure ATC has some real life stuff to do, so I can't blame them. It also does say that the winds are in favor of 09 and not 27. But we know people who are from London know that it doesn't matter what the wind is usually. Just like LA, you still land on the same side. But we'll watch like this one last guy come in. North Shuttle 323.
London Heathrow Unicum, speedbird 324
and then we'll bounce. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and say bye. So appreciate you guys for watching. Remember, you got 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. You know I guys love you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
London Heathrow Unicom, Delta 27 is taking off runway 9 right, departing straight out. London Heathrow Unicom, Scandinavian 1031 is on left downwind, runway 9 left.
London Heathrow Unicum, Lufthansa 4 is taking off runway 9 left, departing east. London Heathrow Unicum, Porter 25 is 19 nautical miles to the east at 5,000 feet, inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway 27 left.